Okay, our beautiful Parrot Playhouse family, you have asked for it, our daily routine, and here it is. It starts out with a relaxing morning. I sleep with like 3-4 pillows. Actually, I sleep with about 6, but I was too embarrassed to show you. Then I sit up and stretch a little bit, and I get ready for my morning coffee and just think about all the wonderful things I have planned for the day. Oh, I always feel so refreshed in the morning. And I look forward to of course, looking at all my social... Okay. You didn't think I was serious, right? My life is crazy. So the first bird I go to in the morning is Thomas. Hi, Thomas. Hi. If I don't go to him first, he will have a meltdown and wake up the whole neighborhood. Then I'll go to Victoria next, say hello, and start uncovering all the birds. I missed you too. Hi, Maui. Come out. Are you gonna dance? What is it? Okay. Oh, there she goes. There she goes. Hi, Casey. So this little guy starts out super sweet in the morning. Super sweet, huh, Puffy? And then by the afternoon, he wants to kill me. Casey gets some sun. You getting some sun, Casey? Makes these little sounds. What? And then Maui, he screams his brains out, so I take him out of his cage. And, come here! Come here! What toes? Hi, Maui! Yay! This is what I feed my birds, you guys. It's quite a mix in the morning. So we've got the Higgins, Kitek, Harrisons. We also have the Harrisons I'm almost out. Power treats. It's loaded with vitamin A, and vitamin A ups the immune system. It's so good for your birds. Sliced almonds, they're organic. I like doing sliced. There's some more, we're gonna run out. Because they last longer, and almonds are fattening, but they're also high in calcium, so it just makes it feel like it's lasting them longer. They're just not getting one nut. Quinoa pasta, they love the dry pasta in their food, everything in moderation. Sprouted birdie bites, we're not gonna do the carrot birdie brittle today, we're gonna do the pumpkin birdie brittle. Loaded with vitamin A, and then the Christine's Chop Shop freeze-dried veggies, along with their fresh veggies, and then they're all gonna get one Nutriberry, so let's get busy. You can find Christine's Chop Shops linked below in our description, and then all the pellets and goodies that I feed my birds, we have it at our Amazon store, so link is also below. These are Christine's Sprouted Birdie Bites. They are so good. And then, of course, her freeze-dried vegetables that Puffy will bite me for. There's the almonds. Everybody's gonna get some. And then our Nutriberries. And each bird gets one in their bowls. All right, it's all done. It's all done. This is what they get in the morning. This is their dry breakfast, and then they're gonna get their fresh fruits and vegetables breakfast as well added to it, but they're hungry, so let's feed them. Good? Is it good? Yeah? Is it good, Sammy? Is it good? Now that my birds are busy enjoying their dry food, it's time for me to get their berries, their vegetables, their fruit going for the morning. And I'm preparing it here to wash. There's the broccolini. I'm gonna fill that bowl up with cold water. And I'm also gonna add a little bit of white vinegar to it. This is how I get all the germs, the dirt off of the vegetables, and I lightly rub it just like that. Then I'm going to drain the vinegar water, fill it with fresh cold water, and rinse it again, and it's ready. Now it's time to chop everything up, and Sammy always likes a little bite of apple before everybody else, so I give that to him. Victoria also wanted a little taste. Red Swiss chard is a hit in the bird room. The birds love it. Casey is blind, so in the morning I get her started with her breakfast. I will usually hand feed it to her. Have I mentioned that I have the best mom on the planet? While I'm doing all this, my mom is busy sweeping, getting the room ready. Now it's time for the apple cider vinegar with the mother. I'm going to shake it up, pour a little bit into each bowl, and add filtered water, and my birds drink it, and it helps keep them healthy and keep that bacteria away. My mom and I, we work so hard in that bird room. We make a good team. And there I am. It's time to clean up Puffy's poops. We're gonna go outside. They have to get their energy out. They've been inside. They usually go outside almost every day now that I'm home for 2 to 3 hours, depending on the weather. They're gonna go outside for a bit today, play, and just remember, even though birds are clipped, they still can fly. So never take your birds outside unless they're in a carrier or if they're in a harness. Always make sure they're protected. And even if your birds are in aviaries, hawks can come down and get them through the aviary. So that's why I have netting throughout the whole backyard. So actually, I don't even have to take them out in a carrier because it is protected, but I do it anyways because honestly, it's just easier. I can like hold three carriers at a time. Right, Puffy? Yeah, so let's go outside. There's Puffy's playing with the branches. So inside this aviary, we have all kinds of fun stuff happening, right, boo-boo? Yeah, it's like the best. Yes! My birds all take turns in the big aviary because I can't have them all in the same area because these birds are wild animals and they do fight and they can hurt each other. Victoria, it's really windy out here. Maui on the tree. Hi, Maui. You having fun? Yeah? My backyard faces a canyon that has all kinds of predators that want to eat my birds, so I have my backyard covered with netting to protect my birds. You want to check out what she has in her bowls? Oh, Maui, you gotta be nice though. You okay, Victoria? I'm sorry. Baby had surgery last year in his cornea, and so he has to have eye drops twice a day to keep his eye lubricated. So there I go, toweling him up, getting him all ready. Where is he? Puffy's right there. He's going, what? What are you doing to my buddy? Okay, so we've got to get a drop in his eye, and we do this twice a day, but I'm only going to show you once. Eye drops are hard to give to birds. I've tried positive reinforcement, all kinds of things, and at the end of the day, I just gotta towel him, and so that's what I do. No, normally I do this better, but I was distracted because of the camera. Look at Puffy. And 2. Let's get this one a little better. Oh, 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 oh. So that helps his eyes. Good job, baby. Good job. Yeah. Do you want some? Do you want some? And then I'll take baby inside into the bird room, and this is treat time. You gonna get a treat? Are you gonna get a treat? Oh! Oh, what happened? Be careful, he's really excited, Puffy. Be careful. No, don't wipe it. Puffy. What? Do you want your treat? We gotta go into the bird room to get your treat. You want your treat? Huh? You want your treat? So you can see he's completely traumatized. What? What? He's so fearless. Like, he's fearless. Like, nothing scares him. What about you? So, I'm going to give Victoria her meds now. And, so Victoria's getting, what are you getting? So, she's getting Baytril antibiotics because she had a hysterectomy. She doesn't have a uterus, but she still can produce egg yolk because she has ovaries, so it's a long story. Like, we've got videos you guys can follow. But anyways, it is nesting time. Birds want to produce, so she does have egg yolk in her stool, which is super dangerous. But my veterinarian and we thought ahead. And, you know, with all this virus drama, we knew we had to be on top of stuff if she happened to get an infection. So he gave me some antibiotics. I went to pick it up. It's a big bottle, and sure shooting, she got that infection. So thank goodness I had it ready to go. So here we go. This is the really nasty one. Actually, I'm going to hold that one last because there's going to be a little drama. This is her meloxicam. And so the meloxicam helps with her inflammation that she gets from all that hormonal stuff, and also her arthritis. So she's arthritic. She's a little lady. Well, she's 47. That's middle age. Okay, so we're doing 2. So this one's not bad. Oh, good. Oh, you're so that. Yeah, that wasn't the bad one. Ready? Are you ready with the bad one? Oh, here comes the bad one. And when I mean bad, I mean it tastes bad. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Yay! She's just such a good girl. Can you even believe all this, you guys? Hi, Casey. It's medicine time for Casey. 2 months ago, Casey had a stroke which left her blind and unable to speak. Her veterinarian, Dr. Lattis, prescribed her Celebrex, which helps keep the inflammation down in her brain and in her body, and also the pain. So here I'm trying to film and give her medication. As you can see, a little bit falls to the ground, so later on I had to give her a bit more. She is so good about taking her meds. I also use this time to look at her poops, make sure everything looks good, and I also have to make sure that she does not choke on the medication when I'm giving it to her. She's such a good girl. Here you go. Back to your food. You catching my kissies? You catching my kissies? It's dinner time, so I'm gonna make the birds some dinner. This is what we're gonna use. We're gonna use the soak and serve chop from Christine's Chop Shop, Swiss chard, cabbage, cauliflower, the little broccolinis, sweet potato, carrots, frozen peas, and 2 different types of quinoa, and then also the leftover Swiss chard we had from this morning. Now it's time to prepare the birds' dinner. So as you can see, I have a red cabbage. I'm peeling it. This is how you make it last longer. You peel it, and what you have left, you put it back in the refrigerator. It'll keep for like a month. With all this virus drama, you need your fresh produce to last, and you don't want to waste anything. And then right here I have the cauliflower, and then I got the sweet potatoes. All these vegetables, they keep for a long time. So right here I'm getting everything clean again. I'm going to do the white vinegar. This time I have hot water instead. Just kind of lightly steam those vegetables, but keep all those healthy nutrients inside. While I'm preparing the vegetables, I have quinoa on the stove, and it is gorgeous. Then I'm also going to get the Christine's Chop Shop soak and serve chop going. So I'm adding equal parts of hot water and chop, and then there I go with the Ceylon cinnamon, the most purest and the safest of all cinnamons. Only use Ceylon cinnamon, sprinkling it on top. Oh my gosh, this is gonna taste so good. Cinnamons that are not Ceylon can be toxic for your birds. Those cheap cinnamons, just don't use them. Time to chop the cauliflower, the sweet potato. Now we're gonna do the Swiss chard, the broccolini, the cabbage. I find it doesn't stick when I separate. Now it's time to combine everything together, and then I'm gonna add our Christine's Chop Shop, the frozen peas, and then the hot quinoa on top of everything, and it's just gonna lock all that steam, lightly steam those veggies just a little bit more, and it's ready for the birds. So these birds are ready to eat. Puffy's ready to eat. Victoria's right there. She's ready to eat. So here's dinner. Victoria, do you want it over here? Over there. Are you happy? This is the happiest I've seen you all day. Mwah. Yeah, he's finally not attacking me. Is that good? Good boy. Okay, so we're gonna give it to Sammy. Gotta share. Look at that's how much I give them. Baby gets like double. Don't you? Don't you? All this biting stuff. Well, that's kind of real. That's kind of real. That's kind of real. A lot of it is a game with him. Okay. You hungry, Maui? I just love this bird. Everybody's eating except for Puffy. Just ate another blackberry, so he's like amped. Stop, I'm trying to end the video. And these guys are eating and they're being so good. It's the time of day, like before they go to bed, they get really amped and they start to like scream. It's their last scream before they go to bed. I just want to say, you guys, we love you so much, and I know many of you are going through so much right now with what's happening in the world. I hope this video kind of distracted you from the world for a bit. Maybe made you smile, maybe made you laugh. You know you made them smile. Yeah. The next step is I'm gonna put everybody to bed in like 45 minutes. I'm gonna cover them. Don't forget to support those rescues and sanctuaries because they are struggling just like the small businesses are struggling. All those parrot rescues and sanctuaries. And if you guys want to know one to donate to, just message me and I know a bunch. So definitely support parrot rescues and sanctuaries because they need your help right now. All right, we'll talk to you later. We love you. Bye. You want to say goodbye?